Hello, my name is HolydeatGaming from HolydeatGaming, and today I want to talk to you about microphones and how to better utilize them for streaming, YouTube, or just content creation in general. Who am I to talk about microphones and this stuff like this? I have a Bachelor's of Science in audio recording, as well as I have over a decade of experience in live entertainment as an event technician across many types of events and live entertainment in general. That's excluding my experience on Twitch and YouTube and things like that. When it comes to microphones, there are primarily three things that you need to know. One, the type of microphone that you have. Two, the pickup pattern for your microphone. And three, you need to understand how to better position your microphone to equate for the other two options. One and two are relatively simple to find out for most microphones. For example, the type of microphone, it's going to be either dynamic or condenser. That should be labeled directly on the box, as well as the pickup patterns. If not, you can do a quick Google search to figure it out. Whenever it comes to dynamic microphones, your popular picks are the SM7B, the Electro Voice RE20, or the SM5857 is also another great choice, primarily used for like instruments and things like that. Whereas condenser microphones, you have the NT1A, the AT2020, and the AT2035, such as the microphone that I'm using right here. So when it comes to microphones, it's really, you can use dynamic or condenser, it just really depends on the environment you're dealing with. Dynamic microphones typically are less sensitive to background and surrounding noise. I have a cat, she makes a hell of a lot of noise, and you can hear all that noise on my streams all the time because it's not very much a studio environment, which is what condenser microphones are better at, are very quiet studio type environments. When it comes to pickup patterns, there's a couple of primary ones you need to know about. You got your cardioid, hypercardioid, omnidirectional, and bidirectional. Those are the four main ones that people use. This is a cardioid microphone. It has basically just a mushroom cap out the front, a little bit of pickup on the sides. That's about it. Hypercardioid, mushroom out the front, as well as a little bit of pickup directly behind it. Whereas you have your omnidirectional, which is literally every direction around your microphone it can pick up sound, and then your bidirectionals, mushroom in the front, mushroom in the back. Great example of a bidirectional microphone is a Blue Yeti. So I know a lot of beginner streamers who use Blue Yetis. I get asked the question a lot of how can I make sure my keyboard's not heard? How can I make sure my roommates aren't heard? Things like that. If you're using a bidirectional microphone, it is very, very hard. Whereas with a cardioid microphone, I typically will position my microphone to be facing whatever direction the most noise is coming from, or I should say facing the opposite direction. So for example, my keyboard is directly behind my microphone. My roommates are directly behind my microphone. My microphone's not going to pick that up as much. If it's a hypercardioid, you're going to want to position that slightly at the angle out the backside here. Also, say hello to the little noisemaker herself. Hi, Kibby. If you're running an omnidirectional, I would highly recommend you placing it as close to the source of your voice as you can, or whatever you're trying to record, and try to turn your gain down because you are going to run into a lot of background noise pickup. Now, if you're using a hypercardioid, again, like I said, off to the side. If you're using a bidirectional, you got your pickup here, pickup here. What that leaves you with, you have two negative spaces off to your sides. So you're going to want to make sure you have whatever sound rejection you don't want. All the background noise needs to be on these two sides here. Otherwise, you're going to run into a lot of issues. That's just a real down and dirty quick explanation of how to set up microphones. I can get down into in-depth of like gains, EQs, if you want to use compressors, anything like that in a future video. But I just wanted to try and help get a little bit of information out there. As a content creator, I know there's a lot of information that a lot of people hold from everybody else. It's a weird gatekeeping thing that goes on in the community, but I'm just trying to help out where I can. I hope that helped out a little bit. If you want any more further information or details about it, you can feel free to join my community Discord. It's called The Labyrinth. You can also come to any stream or anything that I do online content-wise and just ask me directly, DM me. Doesn't matter. I'm here to just try and help out as many people as I can. But until next time, peace out, much love, and as always, keep on gaming, and remember, always kiss the homies goodnight. Y'all take it easy.